it is important to understand that we are accessing the divine feminine energy when we work with prana. And Shakti is really a very, very powerful force. And she is described in the stories or myths as being so wild and unconstrained, a force that is without any containment in its purity, expanding, moving, shifting, wild, fierce, cannot be tamed, cannot be controlled in any way whatsoever. This wildness is a very strong force for us to be playing with. And this is why I encourage you to temper these practices with a meditation or stillness practice. Encouraging the feminine is really important right now because a lot of people have forgotten that. So you can focus on it. It can be a big part of your practice. It could be the primary aspect of your practice. But it's really important for us to create some balance within our practice too. So don't forget to have a moment of stillness, swadhyaya, self-reflection. All of these things are really important because as we bring in large amounts of this wild, expansive, deep feminine energy into our bodies, as I've mentioned before, we have that capacity to almost expand too quickly. And I used that analogy of being a container or an object or an appliance that you bought online that's really only 12 volt and plugging it into 240 or 1000 volt and just burning out completely. We don't want to burn ourselves out. We want to slowly build our nervous system so that we can draw in larger and larger amounts of this universal life force, this wild and full pranic Shakti of the universe. We draw it into our body, but we draw it in slowly, slowly, slowly. We expand until we can hold larger and larger amounts of prana in our body. So slow your process down with pranayama so that your energy body strengthens with time, so that you don't burn out too quickly. And this is an important aspect of teaching these pranayama practices in a way that is feminine and embodied. When we push too hard, this is a masculine way of teaching. When we say you've got to do this strong inhalation practice every single day for the rest of your life without any change, and you're drawing all of this prana into your body, you burn your chi out. You can burn yourself out completely. A feminine way of teaching this practice is more moderate, more gradual, powerful, but also working in cycles.